Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aToneTarot. Cancer, you are tuned in for the topic of who is playing the middle with you, Cancer. We're going to get up into past, present, and future as it relates to this topic. But before I do that, let me break down what I mean when I say who is playing the middle. The middle being 1 foot in, 1 foot out with you. You know, it could be, somebody meeting you in the middle and showing up what they have. You got your half, I got my half. We good to go. It could be, I don't really know Cancer that well, but I want to get to know him. So let me give a little something to get a little something. The middle ain't always a bad place to be, Cancer, but I'm going to break down your message using 3 different tarot decks, pulling 5 cards from each, going into past, present, and future as it relates to this topic, Cancer. So without further ado, let's get up into your message. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Cancer collective. Let's see who in the past was playing the middle with my Cancers. And if you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. I hope all is well with you guys. To my new viewers, welcome. To my returning viewers, welcome back. I appreciate all of you. But let us see. I will be, like I said, be pulling 5 cards for each timeline. Past, present, and future. All right, there it go, Cancer. Let's get up into your message. One more card, please. All right, Cancer. So for who was playing the middle with my Cancer collective in the past, you received the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. So this is definitely giving, this is a specific message too. So if it's not your message, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But this is giving a marriage, a husband and wife, where somebody is using children to get at another. Yeah. Somebody is using children with these pages here to divide and conquer, if you will, to get in between maybe another relationship, to cause problems if you're dating someone else and you're co-parenting with another individual. This person, your child's parent, the other parent. So if you're the father, the child's mother. If you're the mother, the child's father. That's who I'm speaking of. They don't have a relationship. They're not in a relationship, but you are, Cancer. You are happy in a new relationship, and maybe your significant other, I'm sorry, not your significant other, the parent of the child that you guys co-parent together is not happy with the fact that you have found new love and have moved on. And they're using children to either spy on you and see what's going on in this new relationship because somebody wants to get it shut down. Yeah, so if, the kids come over on the weekends, this is definitely the kid watching, recording everything that goes on and taking it back to the other side. So be aware that your kids, Cancer, could possibly be being used in a situation, or I hope, Cancer, that you're not doing this. So if it's not you, where someone is using your kids to manipulate you or come against or spy on you, I hope you, Cancer, are not using your child and or children to do that in someone else's house, because you're jealous, or someone is jealous that someone else is in a relationship. Someone is jealous that their relationship is no more and the other person has moved on and they seem happy. And the only thing now between you guys is kids, right? And these kids are being used. I hate to say it, but I mean, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Y'all can pretend like y'all don't do it, but it's happening. You know what I mean? Where, your kid comes home from being at the other parent's house. Oh, tell me what you did at daddy's house. Oh, daddy got a new girlfriend. What she look like? What's her name? And now you on Facebook looking her up, right? And because you just extracted that information, maybe innocently, accidentally, from your kid, but now this becomes a reoccurring thing that you do. And this is past, this is not present, so this might have already happened, where kids were being used in one way or another to carry information back and forth. And if it's not kids being used to carry information back and forth, it's kids being affected because a parent is jealous that the other parent is in a relationship, right? So when I say affected, meaning now this parent doesn't want to spend time with their child for fear that if I take the kids in there with me, my ex is now going to be out having a great time with their new person. So no, I'm not going to be watching the kids. They're not coming over here. So now weeks, months have went by where this person has decided they're not going to spend time with their child and or children because they're hoping to interfere with a new relationship that's going on with their ex. And I really hope this is not you, Cancer. I hope you're not being a bitter Betty, right? Where you're like, I'm not in a relationship and I don't want my kids around this person. No, come on now. If you know that there is no future for you or with you and the parent, the other parent, let it go. Let it go and try to foster a harmonious village, a harmonious situation for all parties involved, because the kids are the ones that are going to be impacted the most. And I say kids because pages represent kids, and it's two of them here. Whereas this page of coins has popped up in damn near every sign's reading in one capacity or another. And that's about a lesson. So if this don't involve kids, if your situation as far as who is playing the middle don't involve kids, this is about a lesson of somebody snooping and looking for information and you shouldn't have. You're going to get everything you looking for, right? So if you are not using kids to manipulate the situation and kids are not being used against you, Cancer, then this message is you, Cancer, or someone else going and looking at what's going on in an ex's life currently, and you go and see them being happy and you don't like it, or vice versa, right? An ex is watching your life and you might have moved on to a new partnership and they don't like it. They don't like that you're happy. They can't stand it. They are ranting and raving about it with this King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. And they ranting and raving about it to mutual friends and family members, like people that know both of you. So that's the past situation as it relates to who is playing the middle with you, Cancer. I'm really picking up on not per se somebody playing the middle, but somebody using kids to get in the middle of a situation. Like they're throwing the kids right in the middle of the situation. So that's the middle ground that is being highlighted in your read as it relates to the past. But let's see currently, Cancer, who is playing the middle with you, current state. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Cancer, let's see what's up. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. All right, Cancer. So as it relates to current state, who is currently playing the middle, you receive the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Six of Coins. So whoever is currently playing the middle with you, Cancer, they receiving some bad luck. They can't accept whatever is going on. So either you or someone else has moved on and somebody is not happy about it. They cannot accept it. They are stuck on it. Somebody might even be riding past your house, or you might be riding past your ex house just to see who's over there. Yeah, with this Chariot being here, yeah, somebody doing some drive-bys. Somebody doing some late night drive-bys to see who's at the house. Is the ex's car in the driveway? Is there an additional car in the driveway? There's some surveillance going on. I'm going to just say that. Right? And like I said, somebody cannot let go of a past situation. They keep replaying it in their head. I'm picking up on someone who feels as though they were done dirty. They did not get their just due. They felt as though they were taken advantage of. Like, yeah, somebody does not feel as though someone was honest with them. Yeah, like you were not objective. You were not fair with me. I did everything I could. Like, somebody cannot let go of the fact that someone else has moved on. And in doing so, it's causing somebody to be a little stuck in the past, feeling like somebody owes them something, even financially. Somebody might be trying to get some money out of you, Cancer, or you are trying to get some money out of somebody else, and somebody's fighting with it. Like, nah, you owe me. You gonna pay me what you owe me. Like, wait. We broke up. Like, it just didn't work out. And just because it didn't work out, now I gotta give you a financial payment? Like, yeah, somebody is putting a price on their time. Yeah. Like, I spent 10 years with you and you gonna give me $10,000. This is alimony. You may have to pay alimony, or somebody may be coming for some alimony. Yeah. You or someone else. Somebody gonna be tapping them pockets, Cancer. And I don't know. It's giving. It's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. That's what this is giving. You were not wise. You were not fair with someone, or someone was not fair with you, Cancer. And because they did not treat you fairly, I got to go. I'm out. I'm gone. See you later, alligator. With this chariot being here. I got to go. The Eight of Cups. I'm walking away. So as it relates to who is currently playing the middle with you, that same individual that had the kids in the middle of the situation, they still in the middle. They still see the things and the situation the way that they see it. They have not changed how they feel about the situation at all. They want you to change, Cancer, or vice versa, right? Either they want you to change, or Cancer, somebody is saying you need to change for them. Yeah. And when the Cancer says, no, I'm going, or somebody walks away, somebody wants to be compensated monetarily because of it. So whoever is playing the middle, they're going to try to get some money from you. They're going to say, you know what? We could just settle out of court for $500 and I'll be all right. I won't cause you no problems in your new relationship. I won't start ringing the phone at 2 a.m. to rock the boat if you pay me. Yeah, somebody could be threatening someone. Someone could have some information by way of them kids that they can hang over their ex's head. Like, oh yeah, the kids told me you got 2 different girlfriends. Which one of your girlfriends should I call first? Oh, you don't want me to call? Give me some money. Somebody might be trying to extort out of you, Cancer, or vice versa, through having information on you. They tap in your pockets. Yeah, let me know in the comments about this, because this seems like somebody is playing for keeps. They ain't playing, and they resorting to some low tactics to get what they want, especially when you involving kids, right? Or you are using information that you have to hold over another's head to get money from them. Somebody is extorting someone for money. And it could very well be like, no, you need to pay for these kids. You want them to be your telephone line. Well, start paying that bill for them, right? It's something involving kids and some money. That's child support. Somebody could not be paying the child support. Somebody could be holding out and saying, nope, you only gonna get half of what I was giving you. And I will spend every dollar and dime to reduce this child support if I have to, and who's impacted by that? The kids. Yes, Cancer, maybe victorious in your attempts, but again, you reducing that child support or taking something from them kids to spite the parent only impacts the kids, not the parent. Because now, this is feeling like whoever your ex's new partner is, this may prompt them to now become competitive with you. Like, oh, okay, you're not going to pay the child support for these kids? Don't worry about it. We don't want none of your child support. I'll take care of both of your kids. And now, when, again, you see what's going on with Nicki and Beyonce and all you and Cardi and all of them, you can't be throwing people kids out there into the mix and think that it's just going to be sweet. No. When kids come into the mix, the gloves come off. So Kids is in this conversation. So let's see how this about to play out. And if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe before we get into this future read. Let's see who in the future is going to attempt to play that middle ground with my Cancer collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There's something going on. What I say, the gloves come off? Oh, the gloves is coming off. Gloves is coming off, Cancer. So as it relates to who is playing the middle with you in the future, you receive the Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. By the time it's all said and done, somebody going to be apologizing to you, Cancer, or some apologies are going to have to be administered. Real heavy. Real heavy on the, I'm so sorry. My bad. Somebody get caught up. Somebody gets caught in their deceit. That's why I said don't be using them kids to get information, because somebody gets caught with this Seven of Swords being here and this Devil. And not only do they get caught in some real nana, foul, fucked up shit. Fucked up. Like, dang, that was messed up. You use your kid to do what? Like, no. You shouldn't even have had your child involved in none of this. This is given when you get to your dad's house, I want you to take a picture of his credit cards and send it to me. You using the kids to steal vital information that could get you locked up, Cancer. Or somebody is doing this to you. Somebody is putting together a plan to retaliate. Somebody is not happy with how they were done. So, and I really hope this is not you, Cancer, because I really feel like my Cancers are seething, upset, pissed off about somebody. And like I said, the gloves are off with this Eight of Swords in reverse and that Five of Swords. So the Eight of Swords upright is somebody being blindsided by something. They did not know that something was coming up and out, and it catches them off guard. When it's in reverse, they fully are aware of the pain they are about to inflict. There is no question about it. And with this Seven of Swords being here and this Eight of Swords, that's planning. This premeditated. Somebody is planning to cause some drama. Somebody is planning to cause some confusion with this Seven of Cups. Remember I said, the kids are being used to harvest information that can be held against this Cancer and maybe their new situation. And now you got to offer me something, Cancer, if you want to keep me quiet. The kids told me what you up to. Somebody get caught up in something that is worth hiding, I'll say. No, don't expose that, because somebody could potentially go to jail once this thing comes up and out. So I don't know what this is, but somebody is plotting a nasty revenge against somebody else because they are jealous of what is going on the other side without them. And just know somebody ain't happy that somebody else is happy. So somebody else's happiness is causing someone else to put together a very nasty plan to retaliate against them. With this, that's what this is giving. This Eight of Swords in reverse, that's the gloves off. I'm not fighting fair, especially with the Seven of Swords being here. I'm not fighting fair. And somebody's getting cussed out. Confusion, love bombing, romanticizing a situation. with toxicity at the center of all of it. And this is future state. So this is something to look out for, Cancer, right? So again, if this is not your message, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But just know somebody is jealous, and envy and jealousy can cause some people to really do some nasty things, right? And play. Again, the topic is who is playing in the middle. This might be somebody that is real good at deceiving you. They might be right there in your face. Closest person to you. You don't even realize it. Because that's what the devil is. The devil have you doubting yourself, doubting everything you know to be true. Right? Like, no, not so-and-so. They would never do that to me. Yeah. So-and-so on tape saying, F Cancer. I don't bang with Cancer. Cancer ain't my cup of tea. Cancer is this. Cancer is that. When you like, what? No, I would have never thought this person would have done, said, behave, or did me like that. But they do. They do. And unfortunately, it be the closest ones to us. Be the closest ones to us. So watch your body. Watch how you move, Cancer, as it relates to those people who are in direct proximity to you. You know, be aware of people wanting to insert children into situations that they shouldn't. Right? And this message is for you if you are doing that, Cancer. I know it may seem innocent at first, but if you are giving information and you're then taking that information to hold it over somebody's head, to leverage you getting with you what you want, that never works out well in the end. You might get over and get away with it right now, but the end game might not pan out so well for you, Cancer. So it's a recommendation, not a requirement, but that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.